Now Prater on to send it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Desmond King up to make the tackle. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Going run again with Jacobs. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Watson on 1st and 10. He's going to push one deep down the road. Brought in inside the 20. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the red zone. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. He's on the move. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Saints take over on his 5th interception of the season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he's brought down after a short gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 20-yard line.
From the shotgun, Carr. Taken in by Shaheed. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
29.
Carr with it on 3rd and short. That's complete to Kamara. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Good for the Saints. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Carr. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Carr. He sends this one to the end zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Saints drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now Prater on to send it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He fires one deep down the middle. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Saints take possession of the football.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on second down. They'll run the toss to Kamara. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on court. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. And this one doesn't go far. Call it a lone yard on the run. It's going to be 4th down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Offense staying out here. It's 4th and 11. Carr to the air now. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And oh, he got it. Interception. Greg Newsome has it. And the Browns will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. They send the tight end in motion. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Watson now off play action. Has him on the crossing route. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. From the gun, Watson. Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air, Watson. Hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Sticking to the air with Watson. Throwing deep for the end zone. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. The Browns are lined up to punt. Back deep for the Saints is Rashid Shaheed. And this one is away, and he got all of it and then some. Chooses to bring this one out. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Absolutely crushed that kick, a full 70-yard punt. And the the Saints are going to have some work to do as they take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
At the 9-yard line.
Here's a give inside to Kamara. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Carr with it on 1st. Gets this one to Shaheed. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, and sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Carr now on 1st and 10. He's got Shaheed. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. And it's the Saints. With it, 1st and 10. Another run for Kamara. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They stay on the ground with Kamara. Oh, he trucked that defender. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the 1st defender. Heck, not even by the 2nd one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
2nd and 10 now. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
Carr throwing on 3rd. Flush down now to his left. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Martin Emerson with the pick. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10. Working from the gun, Watson. That finds Jacobs, complete. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Chase Young bringing him down there.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Third and short, it's Watson. That's caught for the first. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They go counter, it's Jacobs. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Jacobs gets it on the draw. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Out of the gun, here's Watson. Throw wheeled in by Njoku. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Colson Adebo's got it. The 30. Gets the 10. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick 6 touchdown. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Prater on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone.
Recovered by the receiving team.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Watson to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Prime getting it to Jerry Jeudy. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Here's Watson. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Prime getting it to Jerry Jeudy. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Browns are lining up to punt. He broke 50 on his first punt and looks to have done the same here. Collects this at the 32. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. He manages 13 on this punt return. And the Saints will get set to take over. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. This is reeled in by Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
From the shotgun, Carr. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score. That is so, so good.
He's on the move. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. Carr back to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Second and 10, here's Carr. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. Running behind center with Kamara. Decent gain here, but short of the first. 7 yards on the run. That's going to make this 4th down call a whole lot more interesting.
It's 4th down.
Carr here from the gun. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Watson on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Watson now. Headed out right. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. But find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect play to break it big.
Here's Watson, 1st and 10. Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Browns.
From the gun, Watson. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And it sets up 2nd down. Back to the air, Watson. Into the hands of Tillman, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Sticking to the air with Watson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He rolls to... Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's DeMario Davis. And the Saints take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's a give to Kamara. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
They give on 2nd to Kamara. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
29, 637.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They run it from the gun with Kamara. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Just a couple on the pickup there, so back-to-back runs leave him with a 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And thankfully, final quarter. And he got under this one, but it's going nowhere, almost straight up into the air. He brings in the fair catch, and as he does it, we'll see what this penalty flag is all about. That right there might just earn him a one-way ticket to his coach's doghouse. He interfered with a fair catch, and that gives this offense a free 15-yard boost heading on the field. A chance to get off the field goes by the wayside. The defensive penalty keeps him out there. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That play good for 17 and a first down. Play action, it's Watson. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. The tip definitely broke up that throw. And that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw, here's Watson. Flushed out of the pocket. And they pick him off again! Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. And the Saints grab it.
You know, Kit, I don't always think it comes to people's minds how much execution there is in a lateral. Right? You see it out on the playground, Little League football, people tossing the ball around. Well, there's a reason you don't get away with it in the NFL, because if you're not right on the spot, well, the defense can make you pay, and they do right there.
So it's a win for the Saints.